But I need something notarized.
Exactly, yeah. He usually likes to snap his things.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sure. Yeah. She just started traveling.
Can somebody else sign those for him?
You know, I came in. Remember what happened?
Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay, at 6 o'clock, we'll start with the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call.
Fish. Here. Johnson.
Here.
Jorgensen.
Here.
Cole.
Here.
Lawrence.
Here.
Steen.
Here.
Mayor Buck.
Here. You've got the agenda in front of you. I'll look for a motion or additions or corrections.
Move to approve.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. You've got minutes in front of you or in the packet from June 5 and June 19 meetings. I'll look for a motion.
So moved.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Claims on page 13 and 14. If you got a chance to look them over, any questions, discussion? Otherwise, we'll look for a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the claims. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Consent calendar, we just have the one item, the plat of Track 2, Skyberg's edition, on pages 15 through 17. I'll look for a motion on that.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Visitors and timed item, this is an opportunity for anyone that would like to address the council on any subject, if it's either on the agenda or not on the agenda. And we do ask that you come up and state your name, and if it's on the agenda, you might want to wait until that item comes up, but you don't have to. So we ask that you limit comments to 5 minutes. Anybody? Okay, we'll move on. We don't have any public hearings at this meeting, and so I'd like to have a Safety Town report from Vicki David.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm Vicki David. I think my official title is Safety Town Director, right? Okay, so I just wanted there's some new faces up here. I know 3 of you were here when this program started, but the other 3, well, 4 on the phone. This is new. I just kind of wanted to give you a briefing. We just finished, it's a 2-week program for 5- and 6-year-olds that we offer here in Brandon. This was our 3rd year. So on there, you'll see the agenda that we do every day. Sometimes these get moved around depending on our speakers that we get, but we have hands-on learning and safety skills that are taught to these children. I think it's very beneficial. The first day, Officer Sarda is the officer that does it with me, and it's great because the first day he comes in his full uniform and explains to the kids, this is what I wear, this is why I wear it. They see the squad car is at the correct way of saying, right? A police car, I don't know what to call it. So he goes through all that with them, and then after that, he wears a t-shirt like I do in shorts for the remainder of the days, so I think it's great for them to see that relationship and build on that. Plus, we're really fortunate throughout those 2 weeks. Usually somebody from the PD will kind of just stop in, say hi to the kids as they're out patrolling. But they learn different safety skills, as you can see: weather safety, water safety, poison prevention, fire, railroad, ambulance, bus, bike safety, animal safety. And then we do a graduation day at the end. Thank you this year. Mayor Buck came along with Dave. You've been here all 3 years. You've come to graduation for us. And it's just kind of neat. They get a certificate and they get to shake hands and with the people in the community. And these are just some pictures I have taken. This year I was able to get Peter with the National Weather Service to talk about weather safety, and that was really neat. He showed some more hands-on experiments. And then we also got the Sanford helicopter to land this year. Last year we had the Vera one. This year Sanford was able to land right there at Brandon Elementary. So that was really neat. So there's just a picture of the graduation photo, so to speak. And then these are comments. Every year we have a questionnaire that during the graduation ceremony, the parents stay with them that morning. And we have them fill out like things that you'd like change, any suggestions. And we go back and look at that information and kind of revamp the program for the next year. This is what you can read some of the comments that some of the parents had put on here, which they were all positive, which is nice to hear. And from our first year, like some suggestions they've made, like railroad crossing. That's one we didn't have the first year. And that's something now Ryan with Ellis and Eastern has come out the last 2 years. So it's very beneficial. And then the last one this year, we did something different. We actually, since we hold it at Brandon Elementary, we took the kids down and they got to go through the police department. And I heard a lot of good feedback from that. The kids thought that was really neat to kind of go through there. So just any questions? I just want to kind of give you kind of what we're doing and what it's about.
So how many do you have that can be enrolled?
We do 30,
30? And how long, is it a couple of hours? What's the time frame?
9 to 11.
Okay. Perfect. Looks like fun.
Good job, Vicki.
Yes,
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you for,
Yes, thank
you were
you.
the creator of it, so thank you very much.
No,
Yeah,
thank you
appreciate
for
it.
the support.
It's terrific. Good job.
Well, and maybe even a follow-up class that you can, remedial class on fireworks safety, as we see a whole bunch of kids throwing smoke balls and firecrackers at each other.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, we'll move on. Item D is the Chamber of Commerce funding request. Okay.
Push the button.
Maybe I don't want to push the button, Dave. All right, way to get off on the good start here. Good evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Carmen Doherty. I am representing the Brandon Valley Chamber of Commerce and Board of Directors. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for your past and present support of the Brandon Valley Chamber. As a board, we appreciate the selfless job that you give to the businesses and residents of this great city. We have a gentleman here. I'll just pass these out. So Vern Ekman is 92 years young. So I work at an assisted living, and we have a gal that's 100 years old, so he's young. Still living independently, that benefit and had an opportunity to benefit from our Rake the Town efforts. After our event, Vern came into the chamber to thank us for our help. This winter, Vern returned to the chamber looking for someone who could help him rake the heavy snow and ice from his roof. I'm sure none of you had any of that this last winter. They gave him a member referral, and since then, the same person has also hung new gutters for Vern. On May 25th, the Chamber hosted a ribbon-cutting ceremony at Northwest Tire here in Brandon. They had Mario Andretti. I saw many of you there at that ribbon-cutting, and he was the special guest. Vern, back when he was younger, in the 60s, and went to a Mario race and had intended to see him. Well, as our weather tonight shows, the race was rained out and his dream was dashed. He was so thrilled to be able to meet him in person at the ribbon cutting. Without a smartphone or camera to capture the moment, Rachel Nyman offered to take his picture with Mario and print the pictures off of him. It meant the world to him when she dropped those pictures off, and what is cool is his daughter is coming to visit, and he can't wait to show her. This is just one of the many stories of the Chamber not only reaching its members, but also the community. I have sat on the board for over 10 years. Every single year, a common theme around the table is how do we bring value to our members and to our city? Through the years, we have added numerous events to show value. Last winter, we added a pizza battle to bring value to our local restaurants, and that was a great month for our restaurants. They showed lots of sales tax for our city also. Our board of directors continue to challenge each other to expand our reach. In the last year, the Brandon Valley Chamber has executed Second Saturday, Coffee with the Council, ribbon cuttings, open houses, and groundbreaking ceremonies. Brew Crew on the menu, which has given a platform for the City Council, for our police force, for our fire chief, and all of those to communicate to the public. Auction Amore, and something I don't know if all of you know, but we are able to give a portion back of our profits of the Auction Amore that go back to our seniors for scholarships. Pretty cool. New member luncheons, legislative coffee, Brandon Day at the Legislature, City Council Forum, District 2 Candidate Forum, Appreciation Mixer, Golf Party, Biz Bash, Rake the Town, Business Buzz Tour, Pizza Battle, Business Trick or Treat, Shop Small Saturday, Light Up the Town, Holiday Party, and Movie After the Dark. Other activities include print advertising, social media platform advertising, billboard, and website marketing. Wow, your city dollars have been put to work in a big way. This is what I call value to the local community. One has to be hard-pressed to not find something of interest. The Chamber is your hands and feet of the council. We are marketing the city 365 days a year. We have over 380 members, businesses, with many employees that extend to the community of over 11,000 residents. Our chamber has 2 employees, both of which are full-time. On any given day, you will find Rachel Nyman pounding the pavement and creating relationships. Sometimes I say to her, when are you going to go home? Recently, the chamber was asked to be involved in the Huset's High Bank Racing Week. Rachel gladly said, what can I do to help? The team put together 200 bags with 1 adult and 1 child pass to the swimming pool for all the campers. Brandon's 50th anniversary is coming this month, and Rachel was asked to put together something to represent the chamber. She said, sure, we can come up with something. She's got a good can-do-it attitude. Thus was created the Battle of the Blood Badges. Thank goodness, Rachel always has that can-do-it attitude. This is a common theme for our Brandon Valley Chamber to continue to add value to our members and to our city. So what kind of value do you put in the Brandon Valley Chamber? I ask you as a city council to continue your support of a financial gift of $75,000. In addition, I ask you to challenge yourself in your spare time. Colin, I know you got some. Join a committee and get involved in the Brandon Valley Chamber. Thank you.
Thanks, Carmen. Thank you, Rachel. I don't have any questions.
I just want to make sure the burger battle's coming back next year. Or I mean the pizza battle, excuse me, pizza battle. And the burger.
We've talked about pizza battles October, burger battles in January. So we give you a little time to rest up.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Carmen. I'll look for a motion on this.
No motion, it's part of the budget request,
Okay,
so we'll include that and we'll start working on the budget.
all right. Good job, Chamber. Appreciate it. Old business. We have second reading of ordinance 689, rezoning 117 East Holly from R2 to general business. I'll look for a motion or discussion on that.
I move to approve.
Motion and a second to approve the second reading of ordinance 689. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Standing committee reports, look at golf course. We have seasonal employees that we need to add on page 47. Any discussion or look for a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the seasonal employees for the golf course. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Parks and Rec. We have a memorandum of understanding for the Brandon Valley Ice and Inline Hockey Association, the Brandon Wellness, and the Brandon Area Soccer Association. Do we have any questions or discussion on that? We talked a little bit about
Yeah,
it.
they've all been through Park Board and with recommendations to approve. So I would make a motion. Do we need one for each one, or? I'll do all at once.
I'll second it.
Motion and a second to approve the MOU for all three organizations. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Public safety, a peddler's permit for extended hours on, and Saturday hours for Barry Bacon on page 59 to 61. I'll look for a motion on that.
I move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the peddler's permit. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And a fireworks permit for the Brandon's 50th anniversary. I'll look for a motion there.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the fireworks permit for the Brandon's 50th anniversary. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Administration, we've got Resolution 15-23, annexing Track 3 Lee's Edition on pages 63 through 67 on your backup material. Any discussion, or I'll look for a motion?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion second to approve the Resolution 1523. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We've got the Aspen Ridge Tax Increment Financing Memorandum of Understanding. We discussed this on Thursday.
Yep,
Any questions?
Laid out a revised one, just some minor changes that are highlighted in red. Nothing substantial.
Good job on this, in my opinion. That's kind of a new way of doing this, and I think it's a positive thing for us.
A little bit of a different angle.
Yep. Any
So
discussion?
Do I understand right that the Hegg development out on the west side of town also has a similar TIF?
Correct. They have a pay-as-you-go TIF is what I call it, where the developer finances the development, and then the city reimburses TIF-eligible infrastructure costs or land purchase through the use of TIF.
So we've got an example of where we have done this. Are there any recent examples of where we've turned something like this down? I mean, is there a negative side to this?
We haven't, I'm trying to think, I don't think we've turned any TIFs down.
Usually by the time they get to us, it's pretty much
Which one is that?
understood and makes sense. I can't remember any.
Yeah, I can't. That was for single-family homes, I think.
I think we started using TIFs when we, the hotels came to town.
Yeah, we've
Way back
got a
then.
number
Yeah.
of TIF districts. The first one was a Holiday Inn
Right.
Convention Center. We've
I was
got a
on the
couple up
council
in
then.
the industrial park. We've got Brandon 90 Plaza. We've got the Hague Development. Rovang Industrial Park. Yep.
Front 7.
Yep. So this is a mixed use involving some retail, commercial, as well as multifamily, and then some townhome type construction. The TIF does not, it includes the revenue generated from the single-family homes in the proposed development, but does not include any of the costs for the infrastructure in the single-family home. So no streets, no sewer, no water in the single-family side. And then the unique thing about this that Toby explained Thursday was the revenue split 80-20 with the developer that could generate approximately $3 million for the city to be used for infrastructure.
Any other discussion?
I'd make a motion to approve.
Motion and second to approve the Aspen Ridge TIF. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Streets, they got the work report on page 82. Yep. Water and sewer, we've got a drainage area maintenance project.
Yeah, this is a contract to help clean up and maintain the 11 drainage areas that we have in town.
Right. I'll look for a motion on that.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the drainage area maintenance project. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We don't have any new business, and we do not need an executive session, so I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So move. Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.